Hello, everybody. Gage says it's empty. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hello, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. Gregsbeerreviews today. Today's beer, we got one from Boulevard. And they're just recently, the 29th of last month, they started distributing this in our area here in Virginia. So, this is their 80 Acre Hoppy Wheat Beer. And I tried one of these the other night. I went ahead and did what I normally don't do because I usually just buy one of these beers at a time. If I have not had it before, I don't buy a six-pack because I'm afraid they may not be that good. But since I've not been able to get that many Boulevard beers, I went ahead and pulled the trigger and I bought the whole six-pack of these just because it said Hoppy on the front, and I'm a hophead, you know that, guys. And right on the side of the bottle in big bright letters it says Best by 12/10/2013. So right off the bat, they're winning my approval by having that big in white. Not hard to read. It's got condensation on the bottle, and I can still read it. It's not super microscopic, and there's no special code, guys. And that's my soapbox to stand on it. And when I see this, I mean, that's a great point as far as I'm concerned. When it says Hoppy on the label and it's got the date on the bottle, that's a win-win situation for them and for us. So this has got a big farm tractor with a, looks like a pickup bed off of like a 1950 Chevrolet or something, with a great big hop cone in it. So very nice label, very nice graphics on this one. Well, let's get on with this show. Alright, it says the commercial description on this one: with roots in two of today's most popular brewing styles, 80 Acre Hoppy Wheat Beer is a result of careful cultivation by our brewers and cellarmen. Their efforts to craft a hybrid yielded a bumper crop of flavor, a delightfully distinctive ale with the aroma of an IPA and the refreshing taste of a wheat beer. So, the best of both worlds. Let's see if it had, I think it did say, I think the IBUs was like 21 on this beer. Yep, 21 IBUs, so it's not going to be bitter at all. It should be very easy drinking. So if you're into the macros, you should be able to try one of these without the bitterness making you pucker up or being too bitter on the back end there, guys. It is an American Pale Wheat Ale coming in at 5.50 is what it says here. I didn't see it on the label here. I don't think it has the AB on the label, so that's one thing that, oh yeah, it does. I do apologize. Right here on the side, 5.5% alcohol by volume, so got it all right on the label. Thumbs up, I like that. Food pairings on this one: the cuisine is Latin American and German. The cheeses are earthy Camembert, Fontina, and the meat is poultry. The glassware is pint, becker, stein, the mug, the 9/8, the sidedale, the stein, the wheezing glass. And I decided I'd go ahead and, I hadn't had this glass out in a while, so I go ahead and pour this beer in there since it's a wheat beer, and we'll enjoy, because it's probably going to, if I pour it aggressive, it's going to have a big monster head. So I like having that great big glass to take care of that big monster head on this particular beer. And we're going to swirl it around and get all the goodies out of the bottom of it too, since it's a wheat beer. The beer at that low of an ABV is not recommended for extended cellaring, so without further ado, let's get this one open and into the glass, and let's see if it pours a monster head. Good looking beer. We got about a 2-finger head there so far. I think I've got everything, so let's get all the rest of it in there. Look how creamy that is. Alright, there's what y'all can see, the label there. Good 2-finger head on that pour. Over into the light. It is semi-cloudy. It's not super cloudy. It's not murky or anything. It does have a cloudiness to it, similar to a chill haze. But I can see the bulb through it. It's not that cloudy. I mean, I've had a lot of wheat beers that are a lot cloudier than this. It looks pretty good. Very well carbonated. A lot of bubbles streaming up on this one. Let's get a nose on it. Wow. And it is super hoppy. Probably the hoppiest, one of the hoppiest wheat beers I've ever smelled. Big up in your face hops. Pininess. Little grapefruitiness. I'm getting some lighter fruit like mango and pears or apples. Wow. The hops smell, the aroma of this hop is so sweet and oh, it's awesome. It's almost like opening a bag of hops and putting your nose in it. It's that pungent. Wow. That's an awesome smelling beer, guys. I'm drooling on myself. Let's give it a taste. Cheers. I'm so glad that they come to this state now. You're probably going to be seeing more of the Boulevard beers. And I actually had Dan sent me some Boulevard beers last month before they even showed up. And he sent me a Tank 7 and something else. And I got to do those. I got them in the fridge. So those may be coming up pretty quick. It's about time. They're a little on the bigger side. And I have so many big beers in the refrigerator right now, from 7 to 12, 15%, that I don't like drinking those beers right off the bat. I mean, those are either the second or third beer of the day kind of beers to me, because I don't want to start off drinking a 10% beer, because I'm going to get shit-faced, and I don't like doing that. So if I drink 3 beers and all 3 of them are 10%ers, I'm going to have a buzz at the end of that, no doubt. So I usually try not to drink that many of those big beers in one session. So, wow. And the head is dissipated, but we've got a nice lacing going on in the glass there. Cheers. Wow. Awesome taste. The nose, to me, is just a little stronger than the taste as far as the hop presence. But it does have a nice, piney... It's not over piney, though. The nose is definitely stronger than the taste. It has a super sweet hop aroma on the nose, but I'm not getting that much through the taste. Very sessionable, very easy drinking. Well, yesterday's beer was a hoppy beer too, and I said it was one of the better, hoppier lawnmower beers, but I believe this one might have it beat just a little bit. And have the wheat in there too, so you're getting the barley and the wheat and the hops and the malt. Very tasty, guys. This is definitely a winner. I am glad I bought a 6-pack of this. I definitely will be buying more of this, and it is a definitely one to pick up if you can get the Boulevard beers. And you like a wheat beer. I mean, it's something different. Good summertime beer right here. Very nice. Well, I don't know. I don't think it's quite a 10 beer, but we're going to let it warm up and we're going to find out. So stick around. See where this one ends up. I'm pretty impressed. Got the big date on the side of the bottle. I like that a lot. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a little bit left. Nice lacing left on the glass. Very impressive wheat beer, gosh. Very hoppy wheat beer. Let me just think one more time. Yes. Very impressive lawnmower beer, as I call it. Nice hop profile. A little different taste than one we had yesterday. Still, definitely worth picking up. I'm glad I got a 6-pack of this. This is a very tasty beer. For a beer that's not my style, I really enjoy this. So this would be great on a nice, hot, sunny summer day. I'll chug. Very easy drinking. I mean, you could drink 5 or 6 of these real easy if you're that thirsty. Not too bitter. Very light tasting, not too heavy. Very nice. Guys, far as I'm concerned, with the date and the taste, it's a 9 out of 10. It's definitely an impressive beer, and if it was my style, it may even be a 10 beer, but not quite. As far as the style, it is a 10 beer, but it's not my style, so I'm not going to give it the 10. I'm going to give it the 9. It's that impressive to me, though. So 9 out of 10. Data on the bottle, got the info that you need on the bottle. Very tasty, guys. Let's go to the ratings. Rate Beer says, wow, 96 overall and 100 in the style. So that number doesn't get any higher. I mean, it's as good as it gets there. So let's go over to Beer Advocate, and Beer Advocate says 88, which is in their very good range. I agree, it is a very good beer. It's a little bit better than very good. It's a 9 out of 10 to me, guys. So there's probably people that think this is definitely a 10 beer. So if you've had it, give me some comments back on this, and whether you liked it, didn't like it, rate, comment, subscribe. And you don't know what's going to be in the fridge tomorrow. I don't either. Let's go see together. See you then.